Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see, the number 19 team in the country, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Florida Gators. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The defense with more pre-snap movement. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Now, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. But I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on offensive line and their running back.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. And the Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quick throw, the catch is made. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try the option play here. The back's got him on the pitch. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the pass is incomplete. Seventh play of the opening drive. They've moved it, but now face a third down. And now the handoff. Makes the first down, but crazy Price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up the football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Kick is up, and no good. And with that miss, no change in the score.
Now, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Now, it wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. In the clear at the 25. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
With the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete.
All right. Let's roll.
It's up third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes the grab. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Extending the play now. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
It's a quick grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. First down, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Running back has it on a screen now. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He's escaping the pocket now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete on the final play of the first quarter. So we'll start the second quarter here with a field goal attempt as they line up. This try is no good. With that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. Incompletion sets up a second down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now. The first down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He pulls in the catch.
Well, that's a great catch near the sideline, and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Can he make it to the marker? It's a fumble. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
We could hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. It's a quarterback keeper. Running through the tackle. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. And he's got it again. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now play number 9 on this drive. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Will he score here? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. No gain there. Ball will be spotted at the 2 again.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down and goal. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida. Here's the point after attempt. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Tries the right with a quick throw. He's got it for a big gain. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Now, the offensive coordinator told us before the game they consider any one-on-one deep shot an advantage. They couldn't connect on that try. Give credit to that defensive back, man. He played that perfectly.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. The short completion to the tight end.
And this is why running the football is so important. Run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
3rd down, out of the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Caught over the middle. It's Graves. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking right, this one caught. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown for
That's a good pick.
Strong game by this quarterback.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
Extra point try coming now. And there's the point after. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Before the offense retakes the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. With the catch, it's Payne.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Bringing pressure. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And it's no good. He missed the extra point. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to get the second half going. Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. We get the second half started with the running play. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, here's the first play to start this second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down. Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. I tried to use the stiff arm there, but the defense corrals him quickly.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He hands it off from the gun. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
And I love how this defensive coordinator knows how to get after this quarterback. This guy is dangerous when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator understands that. That's why he's trying to hurry up the process. They get pressure on him here, actually hit him as he's throwing this football.
Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. Can he reach the end zone? Football comes out. And the ball bounces out of the end zone. It's a touchback and a turnover. The Gators offense retakes the field. Handoff heading left. Gets some space around the 30. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. Man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Looking to throw it on first down. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, FIU. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. It takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Finds room at the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead,
caught near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Gators. Now here comes the point after attempt. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. On first down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made. Looking for the goal line. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
these undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very...
Touchdown, Florida International. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT puts them up 13 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 14, set to kick it off.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind.
It's a fake punt. Now looking to throw. It's caught, but now can he make the first down?
Wow, how about that one, Chris? I really thought the up man was going to take off and run, but instead he throws it and fools everybody.
You got another rule, bro.
The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary, gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Linebackers making some adjustments now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Can they convert on third down and keep this drive rolling? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. It's caught downfield.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off that nice play.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Hey, it's a nice pickup. You got the first down on the ground. That's a great job. But remember, it's a 2-possession game. You got to pick it up a bit. This defense will welcome those kind of plays all game long because the clock will keep moving. So you got to put that ball in the end zone and try to get the ball back.
Long march continues. Offense pushing the ball down the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Got space looking for the end zone here. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. And the Gators will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line. All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Quarterback's got it on the option. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past midfield. He's past the 30. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Panthers.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
No issue here. Quarterback decides to call his own number on the conversion and gets it done.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Gators offense retakes the field. The last drive, the ground game, was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Using his legs on the scramble. He breaks free now, has room to run. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the ball is picked off. He's found some room at the 45. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, FIU.
GG's.
Wow, what a play, a defensive score.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for him here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Florida International 42.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 14 set to kick off.
Returner decides to field it. And he's tackled at the 30, so a good choice to bring it out of the end zone.
Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
And the Florida offense defense is back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. The officials make the easy call. Quarterback was well past the line of scrimmage before throwing the ball. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up. We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. And looking for a big play here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big gain. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking for the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Running out of time in the pocket. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. And result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back, and just keep working that clock.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes a nice move there. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Defense showing blitz here. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening now. Spot the ball at the 22.
Boy, this offense's execution has been on point all game long, but especially in this 4th quarter. They're getting better and better, and this defense seems to have just quit out there.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. He's at the 50, at the 30, at the 20. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Gators.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have a shot to make it a lot closer than what we thought.
And they tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job to open up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looking to scramble now. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He's moving out of the pocket now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Florida International.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who's going to make one more play at the end to get the win? And